And a mass burial of tribal victims of Manipur's 3-month-long ethnic clashes has been put on hold. The Manipur High Court, in an urgent hearing at 6 a.m., ordered status quo on the land of the proposed burial site. The court, and I'm being joined by my colleague Ratnadeep right now for more on this. Ratnadeep, in fact, the Ministry of Home Affairs has also written to both the groups involved in this.
That's right. In fact, for the benefit of our viewers, we would like to actually inform what has happened from this morning. First, one of the major Kuki-Zomi tribal group, Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, had come on record to say that last night Ministry of Home Affairs had requested them to put their plans of burial of 35 tribal people, dead bodies who have died in the violence that has taken place in the past 3 months on hold for 5 days. So the tribal groups responded to MHA saying that they gave 5 demands and they wanted a written assurance from center and then they would put it on hold. To that, MHA wrote back to both the Kuki and the Meitei civil societies from both the tribal as well as the non-tribal civil societies, saying that the issue of the last rites of the victims of the violence would be resolved in 7 days' time. So MHA bought time for 7 days. Meanwhile, civil society group had filed a PIL at the Manipur High Court. It was not listed for hearing for today, but it was an unlisted matter. But the council of the petitioner as well as the state this morning met the acting chief justice at his residence at 5 a.m. saying that this has to be taken up in the court urgently, because at the site of the proposed site of the burial of the 35 bodies, there is a mob building up on both sides. Remember, since yesterday, while the tribal groups have taken over that area, that patch of land, there was heavy security deployment, and outside that security ring, you had the non-tribal, the Meitei people also there. So, in fact, the Meitei groups had objected to the location of the proposed site of burial of the 35 Kuki-Zomi tribal victims, and therefore the High Court actually took up the matter this morning at 6 a.m. There was a bench, two-member bench led by the acting Chief Justice M.V. Muralidharan, and the High Court in an interim order had asked the central government, the state, and all the stakeholders involving the civil societies as well to maintain status quo on the land. They have asked more security in and around the land, and they have asked all the stakeholder groups to try and solve this issue amicably. So the High Court has stepped in. There is an interim status quo until the next hearing at the High Court in this PIL.